Good morning, standard 9 students. Today, some more question I am going to solve from the midpoints theorem. Right. So first question today, question number 6. Show that the quadrilateral formed by joining the midpoints of the adjacent side of a square is also a square. Means, let this is a square. The square means all sides are equal. Limit A, B, C, D. And let the P, Q, R, S is the midpoints of the side A, B, C, C, D, and D of a square. Right. Now, line joining the midpoints of the side of a square. Right. What figure PQRS we got? We have to show that PQRS is also a square. Right? So how to prove? You know that the midpoint theorem applicable only in triangle. There is no triangle, a square given. So first of all we have to construct what? Join AC, diagonal of the square. Now triangle ABC. P and Q are given the midpoints. Right. So line joining the midpoints will be parallel to AC and PQ will be half of AC. PQ parallel to AC and PQ will be half of AC. First part. Again in triangle ADC. S and R given the midpoints. So line joining the midpoints will be parallel to the AC and this will be half of AC. Right. So A's are parallel to AC and A's are half of AC. Right. So from first and second, what we get? We get PQ parallel to SR, PQ parallel to SR, and PQ equal to SR. Similarly, join BD. Right? You have to join BD. Then we join BD in triangle ABD. What? SP half of BD. In triangle DCD, right? RQ half of BD. Since diagonals of a square are equal, with AC equal to BD equal. So diagonals are equal means all sides are equal. PQ equal to RQ is equal to SR is equal to SP. Hence all sides are equal, it means it is a square. Right? And you know, all sides are equal, it may be rhombus also. How to prove it is a square? Say that you know the diagonal of a square intersect at 90 degrees. So see this one quadrilateral. One angle is 90 means all angle will be 90 degrees. So this is 90, this is also 90, this is 90, this is 90. So vertex angle is also 90 degree. It means it is a square, not a rhombus. One more question, 7 seconds. This is given parallelogram. Right. A B C D, A B C D, AC diagonal. F E is given midpoint. Then line drawn through the midpoint E. We have to prove that F is also a midpoint. And also we have to prove that EF is twice EF is equal to BD. Here also the same type of questions, quadrilateral given. So first of all we have to construct to make it triangle. Join BD. Construction. What is the construction? Join BD. Okay. Now see in triangle BCD. BCD. E is already given the midpoint. So line drawn through one midpoint parallel to the BD. Then P will be also the midpoints of A, this side, OC. Write it O by converse of midpoints theorem. Right. Once again, line drawn through one midpoint parallel to the BD, then P will be also the midpoint of OC. Right. By converse of midpoint theorem. Now, come to this triangle. This one in which triangle? DCO. This one in triangle DCO. Now, in triangle COB. This triangle. Now, by converse of the midpoint, already we have proved P is the midpoint of OC. Again, from one midpoint, a line drawn PF parallel to OB, then F will be the midpoint of BC. Again, by converse of the midpoints theorem. So by converse of the midpoint theorem, we are able to prove P is the midpoint of OC and F is the midpoint of BC. Right. So first part proved. For the second part, now in triangle BDC, this triangle, E is already given the midpoint. F is, we have proved by converse of the midpoint, F is also midpoint. So line joining the midpoint E and F will be parallel to the third side BC, and this value will be half of the third side BC. Means EF will be half of BD. Or do the cross multiplication. Twice EF is equal to BD. This is what we have to prove. 8. So this type of question we have to prove. So I hope you can solve some questions. If see this question, trapezium given, 8, A, B, C, D. What you have to prove? F is the in quadrilateral AB parallel to DC. E and F are the midpoints of the side AD and BD. You have to prove that G is the midpoint of. So we have to prove G is the midpoint. So first of all, you have to prove this one. First of all, in triangle ADB, E is given midpoint. So line drawn through one midpoint parallel to AB, then F will be the midpoint of BD. Now in triangle DBC, this triangle, F is midpoint, line drawn parallel to DC, right? Then G will be the midpoint of BC. So we have proved this one. Now EF will be half of AB. EF will be half of AB. And this triangle FG will be half of DC. So add this one, EF plus FG, half common, AB plus DC. Hey, EF plus FG, EF plus FG become equal to EG. So EG is equal to half AB plus DC. Hey, that one we have to prove. So like this you have to solve some question based on this chapter. Thank you very much. Some more question next day.